Hi guys, I hope you're well. It's currently Sunday the 31st of August 2025 and welcome to week 503 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video we all saw I had a relatively large gain of 3 pounds or 1.4 kilogram, which saw my body mass index go from 54.2 up to 54.6. Start the proceedings off by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which you can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,573 compared to the previous week at 2,495. So it has gone above my 2,500 calorie allowance average for the week. This past week, I'm going to be honest, I've just not been on plan for most of the week. Last weekend was a bank holiday here in the UK and I did go a little bit overboard on the bread consumption. I even had a couple of donuts. Okay, so bread has been a big part of this week, and on Friday night went out with some friends from work for a couple of games of bowling and an evening meal, which was a calzone. I know it's not ideal going for a meal on a Friday night because I get weighed the following morning at Slimming World. So yes, I know. So this week definitely been bad, off plan, nothing like last week where I just had 2 slices of bread but still saw a 3 pound gain. So if I've been bad this week, plenty of bread, a couple of donuts, calzone, I'm expecting things to be even worse than last week. Just throwing it out there. My fluid consumption has seen an increase to 3,429 millilitres as an average for the week. So it's above 3,000, I'm happy, just below 3,500, but it's right where I want it to be. My activity levels, well, we all know I like to monitor my step count for this. This can be seen in the graph above. The average of this was 4,922 compared to the previous week at 5,077. So it's seen a reduction. Yeah, it's not a good result. I was hoping to fit in more. I've ended up doing less. Just a lot more administration-based work, sat behind the desk for most of the week. And after work, I've just gone straight home and not done any extra walking activity. It's that time of the week where we all get to see my latest weighing results. So here it is, guys. Here's my weighing. I weigh 187.6 kilograms, which is 413.5 pounds, or 29 stone 7.5 pounds. This means, as I expected this week, I've seen a gain, but only 2 pounds, which is 0.9 kilogram. Which, if I compare this result to the result I obtained at Slimming World, you can see this right here. At Slimming World this week, I also saw a gain of 2 pounds or 0.9 kilogram. So this week's result, to be honest, isn't a surprise to me. I know I've eaten a lot of bread this week and other stuff that I shouldn't be eating generally. But this is why it's so confusing for me, where one week I'm on plan, but only thing that I do differently is have 2 slices of bread, and yet I see a gain of 3 pounds. This week I've eaten loads of bread, typically the stuff that I shouldn't be eating, and I've seen a gain which is less than a week, which is much better. So it's complete weird what the results that I'm seeing and what I wouldn't expect to see. I see the opposite. All this is just completely strange. Based on this week's weight gain, it sees my body mass index go from 54.6 up to 54.8, and for my third weight loss target last week it was minus 14.7% complete, and after the gain it goes down to minus 17.6% complete. So in the 503 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I've lost a total of 127.7 pounds, which is 57.9 kilograms, or 9 stone 1.7 pound. Next week I'm just going to keep things simple and just focus on the 3 stats. That's all I'm going to do. I'm wanting to lose obviously next week. I've seen 2 weeks of gaining now, which 5 pounds of gain over the past 2 weeks, which is not ideal, to say the least. One of which was expected, the other was not. Nevertheless, I've got to lose 5 pounds. Now, I aim between £1 and £3 per week, so if I can hit that target of that amount next week, I'll be happy. But I really need to start turning things around because my weight is going the wrong direction. Yeah, so I need to stop this upward trend and make it a downward trend once again. There's just things which are quite weird that's happening. My experiences are not typical of what I'm used to seeing based on what I'm doing each week, so it's a bit strange. But nevertheless, I'm hoping for a loss next week. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see much less of me in the future, by all means subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week, stay safe, look after one another, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.